Welcome to week 27, day number 1. Today we are talking about how to unlock your retirement and how to generate passive income starting today. What things can you do to unlock the power of compound retirement? A lot of people that I've talked to throughout, life and certain activities when I was in the military, etc., find this concept very hard, but it's actually really, really easy. Compound interest, in my opinion, can never, ever, ever come from your traditional investments. You have to find things that are off market, deals that other people don't see, deals that you can't just go and type and find online. Because the really powerful things when it comes to investing, they don't last long. And so you should read the book, The Richest Man in Babylon, to sort of understand some of these principles. But I will quickly say that that's what we do here. We try to help share my experience and how I discovered easy ways that I could do every single day to get me closer to more passive income, increased passive income. I already have passive income coming in. And that's what we talk about here. Increase ways to, or find ways to increase passive income, rental income, retirement income, property income, real estate income. So that's all we talk about in this channel. This is not a channel all about real estate investing. In most of those real estate investing channels, including Bigger Pockets and all the rest, talk about what everybody else does. Everybody else is doing the same stuff, so they don't give you the hidden gems and the secrets, etc. They don't share that. And I try to share here the things exactly what I'm doing. I let you listen to my phone calls so that you can kind of see what I am doing. So go back to through all my videos, so you can see that I share everything. I share my phone calls and everything else. But my primary purpose of making these videos is to connect with you so that we can do deals together and increase passive income together, increase retirement income. You can do that very easily through real estate and also buying businesses as well, which they call it private equity. But in real estate, when we do commercial real estate, we are actually buying a business. The only difference is that the business lives inside the real estate. Okay, and so the business comes with the real estate. So that's the purpose of this channel, is to do real estate deals that produce automatic income. That is the purpose. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to kind of show you. These are different videos. They're long videos. I'm in the process of creating a 1-year challenge where I bring you a video every single day, so you can hear my phone calls. You can hear, this is not like a realtor phone calls. This is not like wholesaling phone calls. This is not any of the rest of the phone calls that you hear with everybody else. I want you to realize that these are different phone calls. We are finding deals to increase our retirement income, our passive income, our rental income. Okay, so that's the kind of phone calls. So let's dive into it, get started here, and start making phone calls here to these potential sellers. And the way that we do is we buy the real estate, but we ask the sellers to finance the real estate for us. That way, We don't have to go to the bank and get a mortgage. First thing people are going to tell you is if you're going to buy a piece of real estate, they want you to be pre-qualified, right? A letter from the lender, and you have to have good credit to qualify and all this sort of stuff. None of that is we do here. We want to make sure that our retirement account is growing exponentially, and we do that by asking the seller to finance us. This hotel deal that we've been talking about the past few episodes, this hotel deal is amazing because the seller is giving us $1 million, letting us take over her financing of that hotel. All we have to do is make the payments out of the income that comes in, the gross income, and run it as a business and then generate that cash flow. So that's what we're going to be talking about here. Let me go ahead and get the seller here, and then we'll get started. It's going to be a really long video. So I'll see you here. So I'm looking at this potential deal here. One of our team members already cold called this seller, and he's open to talking about seller financing here, asking $499. So let me just kind of call and get the gist of it. I hope we get a deal out of this. Okay, let's see here. Okay, all right.
Attack now. Hello.
Hello, Bill. How are you? This is Ben.
Hey, Ben.
Yes, I was calling you. You spoke to my assistant, I think earlier today or yesterday, about your property that you have on Zillow, I think.
Right.
Yeah, and I was calling you back to see if to just kind of discuss a little bit further, see what we can agree on, and see if we can move forward.
Okay.
So you are open to doing a creative purchase here?
Well, I don't know what you call it creative, but if you have an offer, I'll listen to it.
Okay. Well, the the conventional way, as you know, is getting a loan from the bank. So I know that you already have. Right. I know that you have a mortgage. You spoke to my assistant, and she was saying you owe about 110, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And your mortgage payment is at 1,100. So, I wanted to see if you'd be open to us making those mortgage payments for you every month.
Okay.
So that way we don't have to cash out that mortgage immediately. We will eventually cash it out, but we wouldn't do it right away. So you are looking at selling it for $499, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Is that the best you can do?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're talking about.
I mean, if you got a number in mind, let me know what it is, but that's where I'm at.
No, it doesn't really matter if we're able to like I said, do it creatively by us paying your mortgage every month and not immediately cashing it out. We'd be more than happy to also accommodate your asking price. So $499. So we're talking roughly $499. You'd walk away with around, I would say, 300,000. Let's just use round numbers.
Okay.
Right. So I mean, we're definitely interested in doing that. Now the only question would be here, how soon is the house vacant now? How soon do you want to move forward and do this?
So wait, so you're saying I'm asking $49, you're offering 300?
No, absolutely not. No, just the difference. I was just doing the difference between what you owe and what you would walk away with, right? So if you're asking $499, and then if you owe 110, that is $389 difference, right?
Correct.
So you in your pocket, you want to walk away with $380,000, right?
Right.
Right. So and that is net of everything, net of all the documents and so forth. So if you walk away with 380, that's no problem. That's no problem with us. Of course, provided, I think that the assistant asked you how you found that number, 499, and I think you did your own comps, I believe.
So yeah, I looked at other homes that were sold in the market last couple of months. I got a price per square foot, number of rooms matched, number of bathrooms matched, and applied the average price per square foot that they sold to my house.
Gotcha. I used to live in Ormond Beach. I am right now in North Miami. So I really like the area. My son used to go.
Miami's great. I grew up there.
Oh, really? So where are you now?
I'm in Jupiter.
In Jupiter. Oh, you're not too far from me. So I'm North Miami over here. So did you? My son used to go to Riverbend Academy, right there on the 40. You pass it every time you drive over to your property there. It's on the left hand side. Yeah. So he used to go there, but okay. So you're permanently living in Jupiter?
Correct.
Okay. And the house is not being rented. It hasn't been rented recently?
Correct.
Okay. Would you allow us to make payments on the 380 as well?
What do you mean?
So we would take care of the mortgage payments every month, but on the 280, would you allow us to pay that, make those payments to you as well?
No, not really. I mean, it's at this point, I'm looking to get $500K or $499, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're knocking me down to 300, and then you're asking me for payments. When would you close on the house if you're giving me payments for the rent or for the mortgage and for the loan?
I would. We would close. Yeah, we would close immediately. The only question would be is how much would you like to get as a down payment?
I understand. So, if for me to close on a down payment, when would I get the final payment?
We can do within a couple years. So
2 years?
Yes.
And what happens if the price of the value of the price goes, the value of property is up?
The property value stays at if it goes down, that's on us. It doesn't change. What we owe you is what we owe you. Yeah, and we anticipate the property values are going to decline as well, and that's no problem because we're intending to keep the property long term.
Right, I understand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, you know what? If you want to call me back in about a month and a half or so, if property's still there, then I can maybe consider that. This is an estate sale to my brother's property that he's passed away. So I got to go, through with my other brother. And at this point, we're just looking to
Gotcha.
to sell it outright. But if it's there in 2 months, give me a call back and we'll go from there.
Okay. Okay. Well, I
right.
will. No problem. I will do that. That's not the only option we could do. If you wanted to explore other options, we can as well. We really want the house. I mean, we could do a larger down payment if you want that. But the sales price will remain at 500,000, or the 499 that you have. So it's no problem. So you said you have another brother?
Yep.
Okay, that's involved. Okay, so I assume since and I'm sorry to hear about your brother that passed. That must be tough.
I appreciate that.
Yes, sir. So I assume you guys just want to be done with it and move on. That's what I'm assuming. And you get,
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, you get your share. He gets his share. Okay. Can I do this? Let me do this. Okay. Now that I talked to you, let me come up with a couple other alternatives, and I will give you a call back. Okay. So that way we make it painless and stuff like that. Give you a call back, say by the end of the week or early next week as well.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'm in no rush. I have a showing on Thursday that I'm going to go up to Daytona and show it, and then maybe possibly another showing on Saturday.
Okay. You got it. Yeah, I'll work on this and then give you a holler back.
All right, perfect. Thank you very much.
I appreciate it. Have a good day, Bill.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. So you can see that I don't let him go that easily. Calling back because people just want to move on. They want the easiest way to get that cash. Okay, so this is good because there's some financing in place. I wish it was a bigger loan. I want a bigger loan on there. So let me put the notes here, and then we'll move on to another phone call here. So on the CRM, I make sure that I keep track of everything that we're doing, so I don't have to rely on memory. Okay. Task here is complete. I'm going to do this here. Add a note. I spoke to Bill, comma, he's a very nice guy, period. I asked him to let us make payments on the mortgage, and he said yes. And then I asked him if we can also make payments on his equity, period. It boils down to he would walk away with about $380,000. $80K. This is an estate, comma, he is selling it on behalf of his brother who died, period. He has another brother, and they would split the proceeds from this house. So he's got to talk to his other brother. But I would say that I would offer other alternatives here to make it easier, period. I said I would call in about a week. He is going up to Daytona to show the house. To be honest with you, it sucked. That call was terrible on my part. Terrible. I was not in my element. Come up with 3 offers and call him back again. Okay. Okay. All right, so that's great. Now, I got to get in my element here. Otherwise, I'm going to be making all kinds of mistakes here. Okay, so let's go to the next call here. Okay. I think we can get there. So other people in our team allow us to follow up and stuff. So let's see here. So we are going to turn on the dialer so we can go really fast here.
Hello.
Hello, Jerome.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Ben. I was just following up, see if you still wanted to move forward in selling your property there in Lehigh Acres.
Oh, that's sold.
Oh, you sold it. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep,
well, I
it's
apologize for the call.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. I saw that, but he picked up. I didn't want to hang up on him. Move to warm lead. No, dead lead. Okay. Okay. Not good. Let's go over to dead lead on here. Indiana. Okay, let's see. Sold as well. Wisconsin. Oh, looks like a potential.
Hello?
Yes, Jeff. How are you? This is Ben.
Who is it?
Ben, you had spoken to my assistant about your property there on Redfield Street.
I used to own a property there several years ago, but I don't own it anymore.
Oh, okay. Well, I apologize. Do you own any other properties you might be looking at selling?
No, I don't.
You don't.
I got rid of all mine in the cross.
You did. Okay. Okay. You retired?
I got out of them at one point. I have other ones, but they're up in Minnesota now. So.
In Minnesota now. We're in Minnesota.
Yep. Winona, Minnesota.
Oh, no. Okay. Are you looking to sell any of those?
Not at this time. What are you, like a dealer or something?
Well, no, not a dealer, but buy and put some tenants in them. You know, we
Yep. No, I have everything rented out.
Everything rented out. Okay.
Everything's full, and yeah, I'm not interested at this time.
Okay, got you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Jeff.
Yep, thank you.
Have a good one. Bye-bye. You always want to ask. That's the job. He sold it and owns others, but not interested in selling this time. Okay. Move on to the next.
The Google subscriber you have called is not available.
Google. Okay. Sold anyway. Okay. Oregon.
Welcome to the U.S. Cellular voicemail 5.
Okay.
Your message for
Next.
please leave your message for resources matter.
That's interesting.
Please leave your message for 470.
So Idaho. Sold.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. Christopher Jacob is not a
Okay, let's move on to the next. It's Monday. No one is picking up.
Please leave your message for your call has been forwarded to an your call has been forwarded to an auto
Okay, let's go to the next.
your call has been forwarded to an automatic
They're not picking up.
Hello.
Hey, Rudolph, this is Ben. How are you?
Okay, who? I'm sorry, who is this?
This is Ben. You had spoken to my assistant about your property there on in Lehigh Acres.
Okay.
Yeah, wanted to see if you still wanted to move forward in selling it.
That depends upon what you're offering.
Well, I have not formulated an offer. Was thinking you would tell me how much you want.
Okay, I'll tell you exactly how much I want. I want what I originally paid for it, which was $25,000.
25, okay.
Right.
Sure, 25. That's no problem. Do you know if we're gonna have to put in a septic in a well?
You're probably going to have to do that because, from what I understand, and that's sorry for the background noise. They're doing some construction in our building.
Oh, no problem.
From what I understand, okay, it has not gone septic yet. Okay, that's not reflective in my in the taxes that I am paying, which are nominal. I'm sure that when they do decide to go, I'm sure there would have been a very big increase in taxes. You know what I mean? But I don't think that's right now. So it has not been sewered. It's just a piece of parcel. There was nothing there prior. Okay, it's a corner lot, and it's by a canal. That's pretty much it.
Gotcha.
I bought it many, many years ago as an investment thing. You know, the way the market is going up and down, and I'm not in a rush. I don't plan to do anything with it. I did toy with the idea of putting a house up there, but I said, you know what? I don't need the aggravation. And that's it.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay. So how long have you owned it? You said many years.
Many years. I would say at the very least about just off the top of my head, close to 8-9 years.
8-9 years. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, approximately. I'm not too sure about the exact time, but
when was the last time you saw the property?
A few years back, maybe about 4 or 5 years back, and it seemed to be building homes around the area.
That was going to be my question. That was going to be my question, to see if people had built.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. People have been building around it.
Yeah, because I want to buy it to build something on it. Do you know if I can put a mobile home on there?
I'm sorry. What was that again?
I was just asking you if you know if we can put a mobile home on there.
Oh, that I don't know. You know what I mean? I mean, it has the space for it. It's a third of an acre. Okay, it has the space for it. But I don't know what the bylaws are as far as that's concerned. I'm from Brooklyn. Okay. And I don't know, what the laws, regulations, ordinances, or anything like that is all about. That's something that you have to check with the city.
Sure.
I can't advise you on that.
Yeah, no problem. So you're in Brooklyn right now?
I'm born and raised in Brooklyn, but I'm living in Staten Island right now.
Staten Island. Okay. Oh, that's nice. I've been there one time only. It's just so different.
What part of Brooklyn?
I don't even know. I was on the I had never been to New York. It was the first time, me and my wife. This is about 15 years ago. And we were just going everywhere, and we never even knew where we were, and just looking at places and stuff, just touristing,
Well, most people gravitate to the city, New York City itself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Brooklyn is just considered to be a borough. We're unique people. You know what I mean? Brooklyn's a very big borough. There are certain areas that are predominantly Italian. There are certain areas that are predominantly Hispanic. So on. You know what I mean? So, and like any place in the world, there's the good areas and there's the not so good areas.
Yeah.
I'm Italian, so I came from a predominantly Italian area that was, pretty much organized crime. A lot of those guys lived there.
Yeah.
So it was basically a very safe neighborhood, right? Exactly. And we don't. You see, whatever you see is what you get with us. There's no,
Yeah, there's no guessing. No guessing at what you might get. Yeah.
There's no guessing. We were born without filters. There's no facade. I'm a professional. I'm an eye doctor, and what you see is what you get. Yeah. If I don't like you, I'm going to tell you that. That's it.
That is good. That's a good way to be.
Well, yeah, I can also get you a little bit of trouble too. You know what I mean? So anyway, so listen, Ben, I gotta go. You got my telephone number. Okay, you could text me a proposal. It's just that right now it's Monday. Monday is the day from hell for me, so my back might is a little backed up right now.
You got it. You got it. No, sounds good. I will give you a call back. I'm definitely interested, Rudolph, and we'll talk soon.
All right.
Thank you, sir. Bye-bye. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. He had to go, but we built good rapport with him. Let's see here. he definitely wants to get rid of it, and he's definitely not going to do anything with it. So this is a good opportunity if we can have a way to work with him and work him down to a price that we want. Period. He was really busy, comma, he's an eye doctor and he lives in Staten Island. So he's a guy with means. Period. I will give him a call back. I'm going to put him here, one lead. Okay, that's good. Perfect. So you saw, so let's do a little bit of analysis here. And this is what I do in my channel. So I apologize. I know it's not that cut and dry on my channel. Later on, I will do some videos that are shorter, but here, you know, we're hanging out and you're kind of hearing these phone calls. What I'm looking for is I'm looking for passive income. I'm looking for retirement income. And so as you saw, I've been doing this in this channel for about 6 months now, half of a year. And it took me to going through all these phone calls. It's so slow. People don't answer, wrong phone numbers, people cussing you out, this and that, whatever, lots of time, lots of conversations. But finally, you know, we hit somebody who's a hotel owner. And, you know, it took me 6 months to find an amazing opportunity with this hotel, right? 6 months. And these 6 months produced this completely vacant hotel, completely distressed seller. And that property really could work forever, passed down to my kids and everything. It's a business, it's a hotel. And this lady is just pretty much wanting to get the deal done as soon as possible, et cetera, et cetera. So, and she's given a seller financing, right? So in my opinion, this is a fantastic deal. But this is what it takes. It takes being bored. It takes, you know, these videos, they're so long and stuff like that. But listen to the phone calls, because each phone call that I have, it just teaches you so much about how to talk to people, how to get them to open up. And that's what just happened in this conversation with Mr. Rudolph. Yeah, because I got him to talk. So that's what you must do in all your calls. So you know the story, you know what you can do with the property. So let's go on to the next here. Let's see. So if you are new to real estate, if you are new to growing your retirement account with the help of real estate and compounding your retirement, then you know, keep watching these videos. Okay, so let's make these calls over here. I want to go to a different market here. Bear with me. Yeah, just if you watch my videos, these videos, I'm making them so they never get old, in terms of like the principles that you see being implemented here. They work everywhere, in any kind of market, in any kind of economy. They work all the time. So I encourage you to continue to watch, and really just kind of get in the habit of listening to them. Because what I want you to listen to is not me. Really, I'm just somebody who implemented these strategies, and I just kind of opened my entire business and I'm showing you what I do. Most people are not willing to do that. These coaches, they just tell you what to do. They don't show you, right? But I'm showing you here. Okay, so I'm picking here a different lead. No answer on that one. Okay, let's do this one here. Okay, let's see what this one is. So I just go through deals, and sometimes depending on the list, I want to call really fast. Like I just got done with, we made like 25 calls very fast in less than an hour. We spoke to 2 people and we got 1 lead. So that is great. That is really great. We actually got 2 leads today so far, 2 good leads. So let's see here. See if the property has been sold. It's active, so they're trying to sell it right now. Yeah, I remember these guys. Okay.
Hello?
Hey, Fred, how are you? This is Ben. Yeah, Ben, you spoke to Tessa as my assistant, and she mentioned I'd be calling about your property.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're looking at selling it. It's on Zillow, right?
It's on where?
On Zillow.com. It's online for sale.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm interested. I want to see if we can move forward. Okay, so you have it listed with a real estate agent, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I don't have any issue working with a real estate agent, no problem. But I wanted to talk to you and see if just ask you a few questions about how we can get this deal done. So the first question will be, how soon are you wanting to get a deal done? And attached to that, I do see you want to sell it for $550,000. Is that the best you can do?
Well, that's what I'd like to have. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a mortgage on this property?
No.
No mortgage. Okay. So it's free and clear.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Okay. Are you living in the property still?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it's empty.
Oh, it's vacant. Okay.
Yes, it is.
Well, that makes it easy.
Who is this now?
This is Ben. This is Ben. You spoke to my assistant. I want to buy the property.
Your assistant.
Yeah. Her name is Tessa. She had called you and told you that I'd be calling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So, if the property is vacant, that makes it easier. It makes it a lot easier.
Oh, yeah.
So, okay. Let me ask you this. How long have you had it on the market?
It's been on the market about 7 months.
7 months. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And what's going to happen if you're not going to sell it? Will you what's your options?
Well, I got to sell it eventually.
Oh, you got to sell it. Are you moving out of state?
Well, I'm already moved, but not out of state. I moved about 50 miles from there.
Oh, I understand. So
I moved to High Point.
Gotcha. So you got to sell it. Okay. Are you buying? So did you buy something already?
I did.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this. If I gave you the 550,000, and I'm talking no realtor commission, that's 550,000 in your pocket. Okay, that's after everybody gets paid, and we take care of the paperwork, the closing costs. If I take care of all the closing costs, you'd walk away with 550,000. So if we do that, would you be willing to allow me to make payments on it?
We've talked about that before with another realtor, and the lawyer didn't start to see how that could happen, because we were going to do that with somebody else that was interested, and what he said had to happen is I would have to sign the property over to you.
Okay.
I could not retain the property and get payments. They've changed that rules somehow. They used to do that because I've done it before one time, but now you can't. You have to turn it over. You have to sign it over to the person that's buying.
Gotcha. So
I don't hardly know how that would work.
So your concern is if I default on the payments, you'd want the property back. Is that correct?
Well, there would be no way I could get it back because it would be in your name.
That's correct.
Signed over to you.
That's correct. So here's what we could do, because I've done this before. What we can do is we can sign a document that can stay in the escrow account, can stay with the lawyer, with your lawyer, or we can pick my lawyer, whichever lawyer we want to use. And I will pre-sign that document so that in case I I default on my debt, on my loan, the property is already pre-signed for the deed to go back to you. Okay, so that way you don't have to worry about filing anything or doing anything. The deed will revert back to you if I default. Okay, so I can sign a deed. I can pre-sign a deed, and the lawyer will just know and will wait for you to call and say, hey, look, he's been behind, he's defaulted on his payment, blah, blah, blah. Let's switch the property back over to my name. And that way, you don't lose anything. As a matter of fact, you would keep anything that I put down, any payments I've made, etc. So we can do it that way because I've done it that way before and it's worked out. and it holds my feet to the fire, because I know that if I default, I've already signed and agreed that I will lose the property. So I don't want to miss any payments. So that way you are secure, and it keeps me responsible to keep making the payments, and not default, not even one time.
All right, now what kind of deal are you talking about here? Down payment and then payments?
Yep. Well, you tell me how much you'd be comfortable with, because I can work out. I'm here to make things easy for you. How much would you like me to put down?
I'm gonna say 300,000.
300. Okay. And as far as monthly payments?
Well, it has to be determined how long you're going to be paying on it, and then divide that up into the rest,
Okay.
the 250 left.
Okay.
And who are you now? Who are you with?
I am not with anybody. I'm just, I used to be in the military, just to give you a little bit more background. So I used to be in the military, got out of the military just last year. At the end of last year, I was in the reserves for a long time, and I ended that commitment. But I don't work for like a big company or anything like that. It's just me. I've just known about real estate for a while, and I like real estate, and so I've been transacting real estate here and there. That's how I got my start on it. And I did all that while I was in the Navy.
Seen the property?
I've only
seen the property.
No, I was wanting to come out and check it out. Do you have a lockbox on it?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'd like to come out and check it out.
Well, you could call the realtor.
Sure. I will do that. So we let the realtor take us in.
And work through the realtor, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I don't mind. I mean, I know I'd rather have the whole amount, but I'd rather be on the safe side and just work through the realtor.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I know I have to pay the realtor's fee.
Mm-hmm.
But unless it's 6 months from now when the realtor's not got it anymore, then I might be able to talk to you about it.
Sure, no problem. Are you negotiable on the 300,000 down if I pay it off sooner? There's two reasons for my question. Number one reason is, of course, it makes it easier for me. So that goes without saying. But the second reason would be, if I break it up into payments, and let's say I can pay it in 5 years, the whole amount, 500,000. So you're pretty much at $100,000 a year, right? If we broke it up like that. If I do that, would you be more negotiable on the down payment?
When you're talking about no, I mean, you're talking about the $100,000 a year.
Mm-hmm.
You're talking about paying like 50,000 down and then $100,000 a year.
Yep.
After that, to pay it off.
Yeah. Would you consider that?
Well, no, because I'm 85 years old. I don't even know that I'll be living 5 years.
Oh, I understand. I understand. Yes, I understand. And anytime, I don't mean to impose what I'm, my views or anything, but a payment is also as good as cash, and we can cash you out, and your loved ones would get that payment as well. So that there's that option if something, God forbid, were to happen to you.
Oh yeah, I know. It still comes to this day. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think we need to talk to the realtor down there and see how you can work it out. Otherwise, I'm really not too much interested in working out a payment deal.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about. So
Sure.
I'd like to sell it for that total amount.
Mm-hmm.
For the total amount, but since I've already signed up for the realtor, I know they're going to get like 30,000 of it. So, but that's just the way things go, you know.
Yeah, and that's no issue. We don't mind the realtor. The realtor put on the market. That's fine, no problem with us. So let's do this. Let's do this, Fred. Why don't we have another chat? I'm gonna go talk to the realtor, and then I'll give you a call back, give you some time to think about it, just all the options that I presented.
Okay.
And then we'll come back and just we want to get the purchase done. We want to purchase it. So it's just figuring out the best way to do that. So I'll give you some time to think about what we discussed today, and then we'll call you back, say in a week or so.
Okay, and what's your name again?
My name is Ben. Ben, last name is Marks, Marks.
Ben Marks.
Yes, sir.
Ben Marks.
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, go ahead and do that. I'll see what we work out.
Okay. Well, listen, Fred, I appreciate your time. Thank you so much, and we'll talk soon, okay? I'll let you go.
Yeah, man. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir. Bye-bye. This is a luxury home in a very nice area. I mean, the house is gorgeous. It's just a gorgeous Victorian house. It's just so beautiful. Tall ceilings, like a grandiose chandelier, and granite countertops, and it is just a beautiful, beautiful house. Beautiful house. The bathtub and stuff in the bathrooms, and it's just, if it was in a different city, this house would be worth, so this is in New London, North Carolina. But if it was in like Maryland or something, this house would be probably $5 million quite easily. So I think it's a good deal. And somebody who might have a little bit of savings might buy it from us. I don't think it's a good deal for us to generate cash flow, but as I always say, if we don't have to buy every property, we can just kind of orchestrate a better deal for somebody else. So make the notes here. He has agreed to doing a seller financed deal, but he would like to get this paid off quite fast because he's 85 years old and doesn't have a lot of time, period. He moved about 50 miles away, I think that's what he said. And the property is vacant. So he is completely out, period. The property's on a lockbox, period. New paragraph. He would like a down payment that's pretty substantial, $300K. But I proposed a lower monthly payment if we are able to cash him out within 5 years, he said he would think about that, but also asked me to speak to the real estate agent, period. I said I will let him think about it and then come back to him within a week or so. Okay, so that's good. Fred. So here we go. All right. Okay. So that is good. So that's how you do it. So the conventional way of buying a house and this kind of stuff is to go and get finance and go get qualified. And that's only because people don't put the time in that we're putting in to talk to sellers. You know, if you're going to buy your own house, like this would be perfect for somebody. Some of you watching might want this house. It's a beautiful, gorgeous house. And I think that we could give him, maybe 100,000 down. It's a gorgeous house, only somebody with money would live here. So 100,000 down, and then maybe cash them out in 3 years, so that way some of you might work on your financing. So it's a fantastic way to buy your own personal house. I'm not interested in that because I don't like, spending more money than I have to. So that is to me just spending way too much money, in my opinion, for me personally. So I would never, like I said, my cars are, this is something I talk about. My cars are about 20 years old, and I just maintain them. They work fine, AC works, everything is, there's no problem with them. So I have no issue driving them until they can't be driven anymore. So let's see here. So until they can't be driven anymore. But it's a fantastic way of buying a property that people would love to own, and would love to put their family in a beautiful neighborhood and that sort of stuff. So if you are interested in that property, you let me know. You heard it. But the point is that I think that we should avoid the banks as much as possible and just do deals between citizens, because if we cut them out, we cut out the middleman, and the seller can do the seller carry, can do seller finance, and that's a fantastic way of buying properties. So anyway, that is going to be it for this video. We got, I think, like 4 people today. Out of those, 1 will for sure come in and increase our cash flow, increase our retirement income, increase our passive income. So this is what we do every single day. We continue to build our retirement income. We want to see that grow. All right. See you next time. Thank you for being here. Give me a like and a subscribe. Thanks.